Hi everyone, this is Megan Krause, and this is my personal intro for EDL 851. A little bit about me. This fall I will be starting my 5th year teaching. I have taught 3rd through 6th grade for special education, and I work in a local elementary school here in Hutchinson, Kansas. I have a master's degree from FHSU in Reading Specialist. I have also received my undergraduate degree in elementary education with a minor in special education through Fort Hays as well. And I am also the 3rd generation to go to Fort Hays. So, go Tigers. A little bit about me. This summer, my husband and I will be celebrating our 3rd wedding anniversary. We also have 2 dogs, a black lab and a chocolate lab. Our chocolate is Jade and our black lab is Rosie. We also have started, this is our 2nd year of having our own herd of cattle. This year is going a lot better than last year, which is great. And in this September, we are so excited to be welcoming our new baby girl to the world. So, there's a little bit about me. Strategies for developing a collaborative professional culture designed to support. The first one is improvement. As an administrator, I would always be looking for ways I can improve not only my students and staff, but myself as well. We are in education, so this does not mean that we know everything, but that we are lifelong learners, and I really like that aspect about being a teacher and a future administrator. For teacher retention in my building, as the administrator, I would make sure my teachers know we can have an open communication, sit down and have conversations to see what they need and how I can help them get what they need, so that I can keep them in my building and keep them happy and that sort of thing. I would also pair each teacher with a mentor for a 3-year rotation versus the 1 year that the state requires. I would definitely do the 1 year as well, just as the state requires, but then I would continue this on. I feel like having teachers with mentors helps a lot in your building so that they form those relationships with not only you as the administrator, but also other students and faculty or other faculty in your building as well. I would also personally sit down with my teachers on a monthly basis to check in with them. I would do this especially with my new teachers in the building, and this will show them that they definitely can keep the lines of communication open and also just help them with their improvement and helping them with their different lessons and stuff as well. Learning, I would also, for learning for both staff and students, have mentors. I would also like to send my students to professional learning conferences so that I can have professionals in these different areas of my building. I would also like to implement PLCs in my building to check in with each grade level and each subject on each student to make sure that we are making the growth we need to be making as a building. I really like PLCs. The building I currently work in does these, and I feel like you gain a lot of information and everybody is on the same page with every student. So that's one reason why I would continue using PLCs. For the well-being, as an administrator, I want to make sure that every student, parent, family, and teacher I work with know that I have their well-being as a first on my list. I want them all to know that I could care about their mental, physical well-being, but as well as their professional well-being. For teachers, I want to celebrate them and make sure they are each cared for. For my students, I want them to come to school knowing they are loved. And for the families we work with, I want them to know they are supported and we will help them get the necessities they need to support their families from home. I know the school I currently work in has a lot of low-income students and families, and just seeing that has definitely opened my eyes into what some families don't have or can't give their families. And so as a school, I would really like to be able to help provide a lot of those things that some families can't always provide on their own. So, in the development of health and effective professional cultures, what roles are played by relationships and trust? As an administrator under relationships, I want my faculty and students to know they are loved by me. I want to have great relationship with each staff member, but I also want each staff member to feel accepted by each other. I also want my students and their families to feel accepted and loved when they walk in our school and know that they don't have to be scared, they don't need to be nervous, that we are definitely there for them and their families to help support them. Trust, I also feel like relationships and trust go hand in hand. If your staff, students, and families have a good relationship with you, they will trust you. Like I said, I currently work in a low-income school, and the current principal I work under has worked hard to form this or make this become a reality in our school. We now have people from outside the school come in and tell us that they can feel the love in our building as soon as they walk through our doors. As a future administrator, this is definitely something I want in my future school as well. I want everybody to feel loved and welcomed, and just that we just love on everybody. And so I think that's a great, trust and relationships are definitely your biggest aspect, and when it comes to school and students and your families. I just wanted to leave you guys with this quote that I really liked from Dr. Seuss. I can't wait to get to know the rest of you throughout this course and this rest of this semester. And so I hope you all are doing great and can have a good summer on top of your classes as well. So thanks.